Hey, look at everything I got. How could I ever want more?
I'm blessed.
Look at everything I had.
For real.
Had to learn to let it go. Didn't wanna make sense of it, but I had to. Told me when I lose it, that's when I know the value. Walking through the valley or the field of war. Do I want the spirit or material? I'm good, you good. We live a full life of abundance. We trip off nothing all way too often. Put the bullshit to the side and get it poppin'. God body, God mind, God soul, but I'm still a man. It's a thin line between both. It's still a line between where I'm at and finna go. Dark to the light, that's the finna let it go. I'm getting closer to my soul. I call my dad on the phone just to say hello. It ain't that much I need to know. I got kids on my own shit. They finna be grown shit. Even when you right, they still say that you're wrong. Lord, protect me from these enemies. 50 told me that winners don't get no sympathy. I see enemies linking with other enemies. They forget they only friends cause they friends with me. Gotta put myself in positions that niggas need me. But I get possessive over shit I love so easy. Everybody getting money, shout to EDD. So you should leave out different than how you enter quarantine. Look at everything I got. How could I ever want more? Look at everything I had. Had to learn to let it go. I didn't wanna make sense of it, but I had to. Tell me when I lose it, that's when I know the see. Walking through the valley or the field or do I want the spirit or material?
Peace, unity, and love from a God sent nigga. Paying tithes out the offerings that God sent the nigga. Look, living by the good book, at least I'm trying to. Love life on God, I be trying to. I been from the game couple decades, chunking up sietes, repping my siete. I done live life and learn my lessons. Earn my stripes and earn my blessings. Roll the dice, boss up, pay the price, nigga. Don't forget your homies lock, send a kite, nigga. Getting money whether wrong or it's right, nigga. That's the lifestyle I live. I don't spit it, I ain't living. Never fiction in my writtens. When it come to real niggas, I'm the definition. Look, making plays in the kitchen, in the back of the buildings with my niggas on the mission, trying to get it, ayy.
Look at everything I got. How could I ever want more? Look at everything I had. Had to learn to let it go. I didn't wanna make sense of it, but I had to. Told me when I lose it, that's when I know the value. Walking through the valley or the field of war. Do I want the spirit or material? All my life I sacrifice. Get rid of the vices and my vices. Forgive a bitch nigga, that's good advice. But it's ripping through my spirit and I need to make it right. Forgive me, Lord, for acting like a man again. Peace be still like a mannequin. Keep quiet cause I never understand this shit. Wrist deep in the holy water, rinsing my hands. If I could rewind time, I keep my dick in my pants. We all cursed till we dead. Read St. Thomas, it's all red. That mean Jesus wrote it, he the most high. I'm a close eye, listen to my old stuff, you might know sign. Is it ironic that I pray in my closet? And thank God for everything but my wallet. Started to develop myself and got grateful. And through it all, I learned that he's able. Amen. 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 I learned that amen mean truth, by the way. Amen.
Water, 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 water whipping, water spilling, water dripping, water, 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 water spilling, water dripping, water spilling, water, 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 bitch better find no art, if she wanna swim with a shark, drown this bitch, need a lifeguard, spilling everywhere, I ain't try hard, water, 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 water. That's what I give them cause they thirsty. Put my name on like a jersey. Make a bitch work, do a burpee. Drip got flavor like a Slurpee. Tryna steal the sauce, got them lurking. Hey, I'm on his head like a turban. And I'm on that bitch like a Birkin. Little nigga make a stab, make him nervous. Something that water the fuck on a mermaid. These nigga pussy is what I determined. Told them to leave if they feelin' Kermit. I put that work in the air like a birdie. These nigga deaf if they say they ain't hurting me. All of that hating, yeah, it is not hurting me. Put that juice in your mouth and start gargling. I made a mess, so you gonna get charming. Now cut from this coffee, ain't made from this garment. You fucking with me, then you fucking with Martian. I up that bitch and I aiming my targets. Gonna be big, yeah, I'm gonna be enormous. I can't talk about it with an informant. I keep it lit, yeah, I'm about to torch it. They don't play around, I make them forfeit. Water, 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 water whipping, water spilling, water dripping, water, 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 water spilling, water dripping, water spilling, water, 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 hand me a towel, bitch, I'm leaking. Sweating, you know how I'm beastin'. Foot on their neck, no releasing. No Louis V, I'm still bleeding. Head big as fuck, it's on Riri. Bitch, for the ass, show some chi-chis. She see the money, she leechy. I pull up, they notice immediately. Water, 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 water. I break their neck, make it turn. Hot nigga, first degree burn. These niggas, they clock what you earn. About to get laid like a perm. I'm with this shit, I'm with this shit, so I advise you to move out the way of these turds. Doing my shit, I be doing my shit. These lames just hating, they be square like a nerd. Water whipping, yeah. Charging bitches, yeah. Boss decisions, Ragu spilling, She want the wood like a tiger. This is my life, I'm no liar. Spinning like Michelin tires. Bitch with his sleep with his tired. Work, 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 work. Water, 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 water whipping, water spilling, water dripping, water, 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 water spilling, water dripping, water spilling, water, water, water,
Well, that was fast. Let's get it.
Now this is talent.
Oh, no. That wasn't supposed to be on there yet, guys.
Talent.
What the?
That's what I was saying.
What the heck?
All right, so
How do I get
my name's Kayla.
That don't matter. That don't matter.
What the heck? If you know where you at, welcome to Flipback God Talk Live. I'm your host, Shine of God Radio. Shine, August, the Haitian sensation, R&B sensation, real nigga blues in your pocket right now. With you by my side, we can touch the sky, cause we win. We win, we win, we win, we win. We win, we win, we win, we win. We win, we win, we win, we win. We win, we win. No weapon, yeah, formed against me shall prosper. No, it won't work. God will do what he said he will do. He will stand by his word. He will come through. No weapon formed against me, yeah, shall prosper. It won't work. Y'all done already seen it. Y'all done already seen it, man. Let's go ahead and play the video. Let's go ahead and play the video.
Now this is talent. This.
Thank you.
Thank the Lord for talent.
That's what I was saying. All
Wow.
right, so my name's Kayla.
That don't
Damn.
matter. That don't matter.
It don't.
Come
Your
on,
name
baby
does
girl.
not matter.
Oh, okay.
And she looks
didn't know we already
exactly
did it.
like this woman that I know.
Thank you.
You did it. Wow. Man.
All right.
Hey, could have been.
Thank you.
If you
Got
need
it.
an A&R, could have been. I'm here. Round of applause.
All right. Thank you.
Round
I hate to
of
see you go, but I love to see you
applause. Jesus. Ladies, my question to you. Are you upset if your man, you know what I'm saying? If you catch a man, what is it called? Cheating? If you catch that girl in your man DM, are you mad or are you joining the party? That is the question of the day. You gotta let your nigga pass if you see that in his DM, man. You gotta give the man a pass. Hey, with you by my side, we can touch the sky. We win, 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 win. Hey, if you've won at anything, I want to know about it. I want to feel it. I want to talk about it. Actually, no, you can't call in no more. But what you can do is DM me on Instagram. You can DM me your number on Instagram, and I can FaceTime you. Because the phone lines aren't open right now, solely because the phone lines were solely. Hold on, let me sign in to IG. Let me sign in to IG real quick. YouTube.com/Sean August. Let me just go ahead and pin that, man. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, what's the deal? Where y'all at? How y'all feel? It is Work Wednesday. It is hump day. It is the middle of the week. I hope you're working to get over that hump. I hope you're working over any obstacle in your life right now. I thank everybody for watching. I'm your host, Sean of God Radio. Sean August, D-Haitian Sensation, R&B Sensation, Real Nigga Blues in your pocket. And I can't lie right now, guys. I feel a lot better than I did physically yesterday. And we'll talk about that a little bit later on. But this morning, I particularly woke up with some stuff on my mind, and I asked God to please help me talk about it, but not only talk about it from a place of venting or a place of complaining. God, help me talk about it to address it and ultimately resolve whatever issue is going on, whether it be me, whether it be the people I'm around, whether it be the people I do business with. But ultimately, let's address it and kind of come to a conclusion and a resolve for that. With that said, before we do, let's go ahead and usher Father God in. Father God, it is your son, the exceptional nigga, the 1 in 10,000. I thank you for the exceptions. I thank you for those rarities. I thank you for those experiences that are completely set apart from everything else. Father, I thank you for my people. I thank you for every relationship that I've had, every person that I've encountered, be it personal, be it business. I thank you for every person that we didn't even speak. We just crossed paths and our energies exchanged. Father, I thank you for the creative, you creating human beings, you creating the human experience, you creating all these great things for us to enjoy and benefit from. Father, if I'm going to ask you for anything, Father, please pour the better into us. Better your people. Pour that accountability. Pour that communication. Pour that understanding. Pour that patience. Pour that willingness. Pour that funding. Pour that happy attitude. We understand that your mood, your outer mood. Thank you, Father. In your name I pray. Amen. I don't want to go there yet. I want to save that. I want to say, no, we can let it go. Your inner mood, your outer mood reflects your inner consciousness, okay? So however you handle that turmoil, however you handle that bad situation, however you react to that situation is a direct reflection of your consciousness, okay? That's why we pour these things during God Talk. We pour these things into our consciousness, so when it's time for us to flex and display what we've worked on, what we've grown to become, we can do that, i.e. showing our consciousness through our mood, man. So you know somebody always mad, somebody always pissed off, somebody just lazy, sleeping, they not enthusiastic. They just representing their mood. They representing their consciousness. So just know, make sure your consciousness is intact and your mood will ultimately reflect that. And also understand that your mood is your real fashion. Your clothes aren't really your fashion, all right? Your mood is your fashion. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into it. Yesterday was crazy for me. Yesterday, I set aside all my work, all my planning, everything that I had to do because I was interested in taking the duck flower detox. All right. Now, if you heard about the duck flower detox, it's supposed to be one of the most violent detoxes you can ever take. It's a flower from Jamaica. Dr. Sebi recommends it. You soak it in water, you take it in the morning, and for 4 to 8 hours, you're supposed to be vomiting and shitting everywhere. Ultimately, the goal of that is to remove a bunch of mucus from your body, remove the parasites from your body, remove toxins from your body, clean out your liver, clean out your respiratory, all this good stuff. All these benefits all these physical benefits are tied to the duck flower. Now, spiritually, it's designed to rid you of all the negative things that you've ingested from the things that you've ingested. All right, everybody know our spirits and our souls are contaminated, and we need to purge as much as possible. And the duck flower is a way. It's a how do I say that? It's a way to begin new. Okay, you rid yourself, you detoxify your body, and then you begin to renew. All right, so I was doing that solely in a spiritual aspect. All right, I wanted to not only clean my body, but I wanted to clean my mind, and I wanted to clean my spirit as well. And doing something like that, that was my ultimate intention. Now, I did a lot of studying on the duck flower. I was waiting for the duck flower to really take me down. I cleared my schedule. I prepared to really be down and out all day yesterday. And guys, I took the duck flower at 9 o'clock, and it didn't have any effect on me. Round of applause. My body, my stomach felt queasy. It was moments of minor discomfort. But I think I may have had one more bowel movement than my normal morning routine. They said everybody was throwing up everywhere. I didn't do none of that, guys. The only thing I felt was the minor discomfort. Secondly, I did feel disoriented. I don't know what that was about, but I felt I wasn't as sharp as I usually am. Because I was feeling better, I was able to get a little work done as far as the set list goes and the set times. But yesterday, it just felt a little bit slower. I need to access a Google form sheet, and I never actually got to it. The only reason why I accessed the Google form is because I asked Chris to send it to me. But my mind just wasn't on 10 yesterday, and I really believe that it was because of the duck flower. Now, I didn't have any of the side effects, the vomiting, the shitting. I didn't do none of that. What I did feel was better. Like after the queasiness was gone and the discomfort was gone, even right now, I do feel great. I feel good. Round of applause for feeling great. And God, make these feelings last as long as they need to, so when the turmoil comes, we can pull from this good feeling. We can pull from the memory of this good feeling. All right, I do feel good. I do feel energetic. I feel like I'm ready to work out. I feel like I feel lighter. I feel brighter. So again, whatever it did something. But ultimately, what I did take away, you either have to be willing to go through the pain or physically go through the pain to get to that restoration, that renewing of your mind, that renewing of your body, that renewing of your spirit. So shout out to that duck flower. Would I recommend it? I don't know. When I took the duck flower, my body was just like, what are you doing now? like what is this? Like, what? You have everything you need in your body, bro. What's wrong? What is this? But ultimately I did it, and we came out on the other end, and I'm glad that I did experience it. I was hoping that I could, you know what I'm saying, get rid of some food. But the day before I did fast, I was only drinking water. I think I had a bag of Doritos. That was it. But ultimately, I fasted that day, so I don't think it was much in my stomach. And usually every day, I have a protein shake that is designed to kind of flush everything out. So I'm very regular, so I don't think I had the toxins that one needs for the duck flower to be successful. So a round of applause for all the resources that have been provided to me before we had to lean and depend on that duck flower. We didn't even need it, man. That's what God said. So with that said, round of applause, everybody stand the fuck up. August 19th, August Fest is here, y'all. August Fest is here, man. We are in the month of August. August Fest is about 23 days away. What's today? I don't even know, but it's close. All right, we're within a few weeks of August Fest, and the other day I got some great news. All right, if you don't know already, we do have some of the best hosts. We have Dijon Paul, who created the Rap Report Card. Y'all seen him on the pulpit as well. He came to pull up to God Talk. He pulled up one morning. We talked about the Rap Report Card. We talked about rap. We talked about a bunch of stuff. So shout out to Dijon Paul. He will be a host. So all the rappers that are there, bring your best. You guys want to be on this Rap Report Card so bad. You guys want to critique the Rap Report Card. He will be here. If you are a rapper and you want to make sure you introduce yourself to Dijon Paul, he will be here. Shout out to Dijon Paul. In addition to that, high quality detailing. What's up, Shady Chris? What's the deal? Prestige, Danielle. What's the deal? TJ, what's the deal? Now, look. Our second host is a returning host from last year. Round of applause for Corey Renee, guys. Round of applause for Corey Renee. Now, quick story about Corey Renee. Corey Renee was so willing. Matter of fact, just to go back a little bit. Corey Renee was working at Long Beach University Radio. I always do not put my phone on. I got to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, man. My fault. Okay. So Corey Renee, she hosted a show on her college campus. I think it was Long Beach State or something like that. So she hosted the show. She brought me on the show. If you don't know, I dropped an album called The God Complex. God Complex to this day is still some of my best work ever. And that was a crazy moment in my life. Ultimately, in this time, I felt I was being choked. I needed to renew everything about my mind and my body. I felt like I was being lynched by all the pressures of the world, and most of them the pressures that I put on myself. So on the cover, I was lynched on the cover, okay? And, that caused a lot of, controversy. It caused a lot of engagement. Ultimately, Corey booked me on her show. Corey loves the music, but she just has questions about the cover. So she called me to her show. Great show. We have footage. We begin our relationship there. We begin our friendship there, our professional relationship there. That ultimately grows to Corey hosting or being a voice on 92.3. She didn't have her own show yet, but she was on the radio. She always has her ear to the streets. She knows about hip-hop. Boom. So August Fest is coming around, and I know I need a host. I reach out to Corey, and Corey says yes. Round of applause for Corey. Sometimes, guys, all you need to do is say yes, okay? All you need to do is say yes. Mind you, at the time of her saying yes, she was only a personality on 92.3, okay? Now, she said yes. She did the August Fest. She hosted it. It was amazing. Now, the next day, August Fest was on Saturday last year, and she goes to work Sunday morning. She goes to work Sunday morning, and none of the people that she usually does the morning show with is there. Nobody's there. So Corey, be it the only personality that's used to being on the radio, especially at that time with that team, Corey is forced into a position where she has to host the entire day on 92.3 by herself. All Corey talked about was August Fest. She discussed August Fest the entire show. In addition to that, she opened the phone lines up to the people that attended and performed and vended at August Fest. Amazing. Fast forward to today, Corey Renee has her own show on Sundays on 92.3 from 3 to 6 every single week. Round of applause for Corey. Corey will be returning to August Fest, okay? Not only will she be returning to August Fest, but she's bringing 92.3 The Beat with her. Why did I say 92.3 The Beat? She's bringing 92.3 with her. 92.3 will be here. So the radio will be here, which is a goal for all artists. We all want to be on the radio. The radio will be here. Secondly, Dijon Paul will be here. You want to get notary, you want to get acknowledged for your rap skills, you want to get on that rap report card, you want to go viral, Dijon Paul will be at August Fest. Round of applause for Corey Renee and Dijon Paul. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. I know so many artists. I know so many creators. This is your time. We have a complete festival dedicated to celebrating and highlighting your career. Be here. And not only be here ready to network, be here ready to display your best product, your best talent, your best songs, have your best face on, have your best outfit on, your best shoes on, and treat this exactly how you would treat Rolling Loud. Rolling Loud isn't giving you guys tickets to sell to your fans and you keeping the money. We are. We care about you. We care about your entrepreneurship. We care about your hustle, and we care about your performance. So please take this serious. Everybody that was at August Fest last year launched to another stratosphere. Vendors, artists, DJs, please take August Fest serious. I love y'all. What's the deal, man? August 19th, please go buy your tickets now. Listen, if you purchase your tickets on Eventbrite right now and you type in God Talk Live, for you watching this show right now, I'm going to give you $10. Go to augustfest.eventbrite.com. Go ahead and purchase your ticket. Type in God Talk Live, and you will get $10 off of any ticket that you purchase. Last episode, we went over the pricing point. We may do that again sometime during the show. All right, so again, August 19th, 1 to 8. Come out and celebrate with us, all the independent artists in the city, all the greatest vendors. We got some great vendors. I'm dropping all the vendor logos in the flyer today. You will see that. You will have the official listing of all the food vendors and all the clothing vendors that will be here. We just had to make sure we finalize some of them, make sure we get all those vendor fees in and get all that correct. We got all that correct, all right? Round of applause for August Fest. Now, let's go ahead and roll call. Jesse, Emily, what's the deal? Nate, what's the deal, baby? Elijah, what's the deal? I love y'all, man. God Talk Live, I appreciate y'all. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, I appreciate y'all. Let's take a quick break from one of our artists from August Fest. Actually, 818 kind of wore a little outfit kind of like the Drewski girl. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to play this video right now. We'll be right back. God Talk Live. I love you. God love you. Nothing you can do about it.
Ain't no fucking way, Chance.
I can't believe these niggas, T.
Danielle, you really be supporting me. I appreciate that.
No more love, that's cut scene. Big bad wolf.
Shout out to 818, man.
Took a break from people for commitment. Now I'm back working on my limit.
I know some niggas that was at the rehearsal is in your DM. I guarantee you. I know a bunch of thirsty niggas. Shout out to the niggas that want to approach you in person but are sliding your DM. Can I play that Drewski clip one more time? Can I play that Drewski clip one time? Jesse, what's the deal?
He owe me fucking niggas.
Swear.
You know how many niggas I
Now
done
this
turned
is
down?
talent.
She said, you know how many niggas I done turned down to fuck with you?
This talent.
That's what I was saying.
Oh my.
All
I
right,
could watch
so
this clip over.
my name's Kayla.
and over
That don't
and
matter.
over.
That don't matter.
I don't see. This is the type of
Comes
girl.
on,
This is the
baby
type of woman right here.
Okay.
You don't even
You
want to
did.
see
You already
naked.
did.
I just want to
All
see
right,
you
thank you.
completely dressed
You did.
because you getting naked will take away from the mystery. It'll take away from the fascination. I don't want to see everything you got. The shape,
Thank
the
you.
curves that you.
Got it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Round of applause, God. You are great for
thank you.
creating that.
I hate to see you go, but I love to see you leave.
I hate to see you go, but I love to see you leave. Come back. Come back, man. Y'all know how I feel about them Yiddies, man. Yiddies is my kryptonite, and they've been my kryptonite since I was young. And it's really my brother's fault because my brother K Smooth, he used to have these he used to have a suitcase of porno tapes. And it was a commercial on every porno tape, a woman by the lady of Kasaba Mama. Kasaba Mama, she had the melons. And she was sitting there all professional with her titties out. And ever since then, I just been falling for the titties, man. Your face don't even matter. Your waist don't even matter. But hey, we been sucking on titties since we was a baby, nigga. Don't look at me crazy, nigga. Titties is essential, nigga. You wasn't sucking on ass. You was sucking on titties to give you life. Amen. Round of God. Can we thank the Lord for titties? I want to say this. I'm going to say this. 2 episodes ago, Rashard was here, and we spoke about blockers. Go watch the blocker episode. Naturally, we have these blockers in our head. When these ideas are placed on our mind, or when these compliments are placed in our head, when these things happen to us, we have these automatic blockers that come up from preventing us from obtaining said accomplishment. Now, we sat on this same pulpit, and my brother Falon sat right here. My brother Falon sat right here, and one of the ideas that he had was starting a podcast with strippers or porno, however you want to call them. Ladies of the night. He wanted a podcast with the ladies of the night. Rashard has been telling me this for years now. He also has been saying he's going to make a calendar. He hasn't done either of them. So he sat on this pulpit, and we talked about what is stopping you. Blockers are stopping you. Fear is blocking you. You need to understand that you have unlimited favor. You need to understand that all your resources will be provided as soon as you realize your resources and act on said idea. Don't let that idea go to waste, or God will give that idea to someone else. And I sent, not only was this probably a day or two after we had the podcast, he still ain't made a move on the podcast. I sent him a guy by the name of Swoo on Twitter who started 2 days after we had that idea. He started a podcast porno with podcast porno and stripper ladies. These bitches are doing dares and challenges, taking out their titties. So much so, the nigga had a bitch squirt and caught it in a bowl and poured it on her head. Not only will your idea go to somebody else if you don't act on it, but the idea will skyrocket. You better act on your idea. You better act on your idea and stop letting a $400 budget stop you. You better act on your idea, or it will go to somebody else, and you'll be sitting in the same place that you're sitting now saying, damn, I had that idea. They stole my idea. No, they didn't steal your idea. Your idea stole another person because you wasn't trying to get. Don't do that. It's a lot of ideas in Inglewood Park Cemetery. It's a lot of ideas sitting at a 9-to-5 right now. It's a lot of ideas at the bank account right now. It's a lot of ideas in a Tesla right now. It's a lot of ideas in Beverly Hills, Mansion Hill. It's a lot of ideas that have been beneficial for people. So how many times are you going to let your ideas that will benefit and change your life slip through? Because you scared, nigga. Stop being scared. There is no lack. There is abundance. There is only I'm talking to myself. There is only abundance. There's only abundance. We don't lose. We don't lack. Only thing we lose and we lack is an investment for us to get it right back. Stop looking at your losses like losses, nigga. They investments, nigga. So what, you lost your car in an accident. That accident wasn't That accident was your down payment for your new whip. Stop playing. You losing that bitch was your down payment on your wife. Stop playing. I told y'all I was feeling good. That duck flower got all the toxins out of me, so I'm feeling good. Now let's go ahead and get into this. Let me hit the blunt one more time, man. Let me turn this instrumental up, man. What's up with y'all? What a instrumental. What an instrumental. Because it's time to be accountable, human beings. It's way too many of y'all acting bad. It's way too many of y'all willing to act bad. How many times somebody did something to you and you so willing to retaliate, you don't know nothing but to retaliate. You don't know nothing else but to react. You too willing to act bad. You got to act bad in your spirit. This is why songs like this make me upset for two reasons. One, because they're so freaking good. But they're so freaking impactful. The last thing we need is someone to tell you to act bad. The last thing anyone needs to tell you and you is to act bad. Do you think you need to be acting bad? Let's be real. Or do you need to act mature? Do you need to start acting grown up? Do you need to start acting better? Do you need to start acting accountable? Huh? Act bad, act bad, act bad, act responsible, act responsible, act responsible. Act rich, act rich, act rich. Act healthy, act healthy, act healthy. Act bad, act bad, act bad. Y'all want to act bad so bad. Why? Because somebody told you to? The willingness to act bad and retaliate is terrible. Let's continue because the title of this show is People Better. We all need somebody to lean on. We all need to people better. What's up with your communication, boo-boo? What's up with your communication, homeboy? What's up with your understanding, homeboy? What's up with your listening skills, homeboy? Huh? Yeah, you could talk. You can give information. You could tell us about the Himalayas and all the players. But can you shut the fuck up and listen? Can we have a conversation where there's an equal exchange? Where you learn something, I learn something? Can I correct you when you're incorrect and you not get emotional and react and completely miss the whole point? Can you demonstrate emotional control when my fucking son is at the free throw line? Huh? I've been drastically disappointed in human beings for so long. I haven't truly been impressed by a human being till that Julie Drewski episode came out, and she came out with the titties. Human beings haven't really been impressive. We don't, and here's the thing. Let me just talk about this for a second. First off, before I go to my old game, my son's old game, let me talk about my son's most recent game. My son is a dog. My youngest one, and my oldest one, but this time I'm talking about my youngest one, Zachary. And I blame him. I credit him for watching me destroy his brother and his nephew on the my nephew on the basketball court. I am a hooper, guys. I am nice. And my son, it was like I was watching myself on the court. My son was dominating. And I thank the coach after the game for giving my son room for error, because that's the only way you're going to learn is through mistakes. Turn the ball over. Let the coach yell at you so you don't do it again. I have to compliment my son for having an amazing game. But something told me while my son was having this amazing game, something told me, yo, all the time you tell your son how proud and how happy he made you. This time tell your son he should be proud of himself. Don't worry about my happiness, son. Make sure you're happy with yourself. And the only reason why you're understanding to be happy with yourself so you can know how it feels and what to do to satisfy your own self. So you can pay attention to your, like Big Mike said, self-love is the best love. I need you to be aware of yourself, son, at 7, almost 8 years old. So shout out to my son, and we need to learn how to be happy and proud of ourselves and stop allowing somebody else's happiness to make us feel a certain way. I don't care what you feel about me. I don't care whether you're happy or sad. I don't care because I'm proud of myself. No. I did the best I can do, and that satisfied me. Now, let's go into it. People better. I don't know what it is, but I keep going into these situations where there's a quote-unquote lack of accountability. There's a lack of emotional control. There's a lack of vocabulary. There's a lack of alignment. For some reason, God, I thank you for giving me the reaction. I thank you for giving me the tolerance. I thank you for giving me the patience to deal and to teach and correct. And let me add this. The best way to learn is to teach, because I ain't perfect. I'm learning as well. One thing about me, I can learn from another motherfucker's mistakes. Okay? Now let's talk about it. My son's team is dominating. I think the score is 20-3. Maybe more. I don't know. Dominating. There's about 4 seconds left in the game. My son is emulating me. He's copying me on the court. He's driving directly to the lane, head down, shoulders down, ready to create some damage. Now, the ref calls a foul. I don't know what it is about my kids, but the refs always call fouls when it ain't no foul. It must be the favor, because 2 instances, my kids have went to the line, and they didn't need to go to the line. He got bailed out, all right? But he goes to the line, and a father of a kid, while my son is at the free throw line, is demonstrating a lack of emotional control. There's so many factors here. Your team is down by 20 or more. It's 4 seconds left. These are 6, 7, and 8-year-olds playing basketball. This man is screaming to the top of his lungs while my son is at the free throw line. Oh, you out of pocket, my boy. You out of pocket, my boy. Not with mines. And the crazy thing about it is, I seen him do it before. I seen him display the lack of emotional intelligence before. And it stuck with me. But it wasn't my kid, so I didn't react. This time it was mine. Hey, my boy, hold that down. Not while mine is at the line. No. Round of applause for my son, Zachary, for making the free throw while the man was screaming, just to really, shit on a nigga. But then he quieted down. My son wet the next free throw. He made both the free throws. 2 free points at the end of the game, 4 seconds left. 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes off. I take my shades off. I take my Versace's off, and I walk directly to this man. Yo, I did not like what you did, my brother. While my son is at the line, I'm not feeling it. Don't do that shit. That's out. We're not doing that. Now, what should have happened, and guys, I addressed this perfectly. I took my shades off. I looked this man in his eye. He was dead wrong. If you're dead wrong, it's okay for someone to tell you, hey, you're dead wrong. Especially if you're being dead wrong to them. I addressed this man. What should have happened is, you know what, I was out of pocket. My fault. I feel you, because I wouldn't want somebody to do that to my son. What do you think happened?
Oh, hell no.
The exact opposite. Hey, nigga, what you talking about? Nigga, that's a bullshit call. At the next level, nigga, he gonna have to get used to it. And nigga, you can. No, nigga, we not at the next level. Nigga, I'm talking about right here, right now. Nigga, my son is 7 years old. Nigga, you're not about to be screaming at the top of your lungs in a quiet gym, nigga, sabotaging his motherfucking free throws, nigga. That's not what we about to do. And if we gonna do it, we gotta discuss it. We have to address this. What do you think he did? Lack of accountability. No, you know what? Nigga, when my son is at the line, you can scream when he at the line. Nigga, okay. Since he said that, see, me and Jewel have a thing. See, me and Jewel, we were justifiably on a hunt to do damage. That day we learned the power of fight and flight. Most of the decisions, I flight. Because the fight ain't worth it. The fight is not worth the damage that I'm gonna do to you. And it's not worth the damage that we're going to do to this entire place. So as soon as he said, yo, let me calm down. As soon as he said, yo, you can yell while my son is at the free throw line. Immediately flight. Okay, we're not the same. I hope you understood and you heard what I said. That is the end of the conversation. Thank you, sir, for this conversation. Bye. As I continue to walk and praise my son, Son, do not let this moment overshadow your amazing game. Son, you should be proud of yourself. I praise you. I praise you. I praise you. He proceeds to, yo, I know your son. Bro, I don't give a fuck if you know my son. And the fact that you know my son makes it even more disrespectful. And you're disrespecting me again because I asked you to end the conversation. And we have a full gym of people that understand you are in the wrong, sir. Be accountable. Read the room. Be coachable. See, oftentimes, actually somebody told me, shout out to Lou, he told me, he said, you be preaching emotional control to your kids on the basketball court, but you be all in your emotions on the sidelines. Check. You know what? You're absolutely right. But I've also told my son, let me be emotional for you. You stay in the game. I'll react for you. Okay? But I took from that conversation, you know, we always extract the best of what we can. I extracted from that conversation, hey, be the example of what you want your son to be. Be the example of what you teach. Be the example of what you want your girl to be, of what you want your wife to be. Be the example of what you want your husband to be. Be the example. Be the example of what you want your employees to be, your clients, your staff. Be the example. God, thank you for making me the example. And thank you for all the examples. So with that said, I exit the gym. I take my son, I exit the gym. I understand he's unsettled. But there's no point, there's no benefit that's going to come. We can't really grow anywhere from this place. I need to leave. I exit. I go praise my son. My son goes talk to his team, yada, yada, yada. My son comes back. I'm about to exit the park. Again, he brings up, bro, your son and my son are friends, bro. At this point, it's no longer about them. It's about us because I asked you to end this conversation twice and you keep bringing it up. At the point of my anger starting to brew, and what's crazy is, guys, watch what you visualize. Pay attention to what you visualize, okay? Pay attention because it may be a warning. It may be a precursor. It may be predicting the future. Watch the things that you visualize because while I was having this conversation, one of the reasons why I ended it is because we had an audience. And I don't like people butting in my business when I'm firing up. And oftentimes, it's usually somebody's mama. Thinking that they can rectify or solve and calm the... Bitch, shut up. Be a fan or be gone, bitch. Don't say nothing if two men is talking and we talking like this. So a woman... Hey, guys. And I immediately... Huh? And I immediately... Flight. Bro, I asked you to end it solely so we wouldn't have people in our business causing, let's end it here. It's over. That's why I corrected you in the moment that you were wrong, and I walked over to you mano a mano, quietly, respectfully, and ended it there. Why are you so much in your feelings, again, that you're lacking emotional control, and now you have everybody in our business? So again, I proceeded to walk away. Flight. As I proceeded to walk away with my child's mother, and my son, we walk away. We didn't come together. We just walking together. All right, because it was a little dramatic. All right. I hear him yelling, "It's a fucking free throw!" He's not talking to me. He's talking to a young lady. But he's talking about the situation. So immediately, it's that time, guys. And I turn around, and my baby mother has not touched me for years. She grabbed my wrist so fast. And you know what? I was instantly reminded, Flight. Because from afar, you can't tell who's the fool when the genius and the fool is arguing. Flight. I am way bigger than this moment. I have said what I said. And anything, it's either going to escalate while I'm trying to dissolve the situation. All right? We don't need escalations in front of, we can escalate in front of the families and the kids. That would be I perform great in front of audiences. Ask Walmart. Ask Auntie Cynthia. Don't do that. I'm not even going to go there. But men, learn how to be fucking coachable. If you're going to be the man that makes mistakes in the game, if you're going to be the overly emotional, overreactive man, you better learn how to be coachable, nigga. You better learn how to be accountable, nigga. Hey, I fucked up. I didn't do that. You know what? You got me. And let me tell y'all a secret. This is God talk, right? Let me give y'all some game, some God game. The real power is admitting your wrongdoings before anyone is able to do it. If you cheated and you know you got caught, go tell your bitch first. Don't let her bring it up to you. If you're a kid and you know you did something that your parents will disapprove of, go tell them before they tell you. You know what? You right. You got me. Hey, damn. Hey, be the first one to admit your wrongdoings so you stay in control of the... See, bro, I got all the game, bro. That's why I'm very selective with who I deal with. A lot of conversations I got to keep to myself, and I prayed this morning, God, please help me become a quieter human being, except for on God Talk, because I don't want to waste my words. I don't want to be the holier than thou. I don't want to be the preacher homie. I don't want to be the dashiki homie. But the way people have been handling me and handling humanity has been so dissatisfying. It's turning me off of human beings. And I love you guys. But there's, for instance, in this, we have to people better, guys. We have to become and represent Psalms 82:6. For you are all gods because you are children of the Most High. We have to represent God. I be looking for the God in people, and we be so willing to show the opposite. We be so willing to act bad. No, bro, act God, bro. Stop acting bad, bro. It looks bad on you, bro. So the other day, guys, y'all know I'm fascinated with shoes. I don't miss a shoe release. I haven't missed a shoe release in years. If I did, I always got the shoes back. If I got them, I had to sell them. I got them back 2, 4, 3 times. So, guys, y'all really can't tell me anything right now because I understand that losing is just an investment. Okay? My mind is different. So I was shoe shopping, actually, that day. That day that I got into it with old boy for yelling with my son free throw. My son had an amazing game. My son, physically, he's not really doing too much to change. All the change right now is coming in his mind. Pause. I'm watching my sons grow up and mature mentally in front of me, and it is one of the most satisfying things I've ever seen when it comes to being a parent. So with him growing up in front of my eyes, I had to reward him. But ultimately, I wasn't really rewarding him. I was going shoe shopping for myself. And I told him when we went to the store, I was like, son, you not getting no shoes, nigga. You done got the big red boots. You done got the Spider-Man. You done got all the shoes, nigga. Don't ask me for shit. This is for me. But I ultimately got him some shoes. I got him some Pandas because he's been wanting Pandas for so long. Got him the Pandas because they're sitting in the store now. Got the Pandas. My son is happy. And I'm always looking for a teachable moment with my sons, with my nephews. It's always a teachable moment. So on the way, I was dropping my son off to my cousin's house, to Tyler's house, his cousin, my cousin, Tyler. So I was like, bing, a light bulb went off. I asked my son, I said, son, do you trust me? He said, yes, Dad, I trust you. I love you. I trust you. I said, okay, when we get to Tyler's house, I want you to give your brand new shoes that I just bought you for having a good game. I want you to give them away. I want you to go hand them to Tyler. And, you tell that to any normal kid. What? Dad, you just bought me this. My son was like, okay, sure. So it kind of like blew me away because my son didn't act the way I thought he would act. I thought he would be sad, so I can ultimately show him the lesson of gift giving and how special it is for you and how special. God, I heard you. This may be a little conflicting. God will answer it at the end. I was showing my son how special it is to be the gift giver, how important it is to give someone, how important it is to show love to someone. So my son was like, yeah, sure, Dad, I'll give it to him. I was like, damn, okay. All right, that was a little bit too easy, so I'll just tell you the rest of the plan. I was just going to have you give the shoes to him, and I'm going to buy you some more. I'll buy you even better ones. And so I want you to understand that when you give something away, it's an investment to your own spirit. When you show somebody love, it's an investment to your own spirit, son. And I said, pay attention to Tyler's face. Pay attention to how Tyler receives the gift, how he's happy, how grateful he is, how his body chemistry changes. Everything was perfect. Tyler, he was like, Zachary, these are my dream shoes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But they were the wrong size. Ultimately, had to take them back. Boom. Got them the right size, took them in size. Then I got a text. Then I got a fucking text that ripped. I'm not even going to give it that much credit. I got a very low vibrating text from my uncle's wife that said, hey, Jay, can you send over the receipt? Tyler doesn't like these shoes. He wants some other high tops.
Oh, hell no.
That's exactly what I did. I was 100% speechless. I'm not a nigga that ignore messages, but that one I ignored because if I responded to, oh, that's a bar. If you respond to the low vibrations, chances are you're going to have to vibrate low. We're not stooping anymore. So I let it, I didn't want to address it. I let it go. I just marked it off as people ain't people. They will love you at their capacity. Don't respond, don't react. And my auntie texted me today, hey, I didn't get a response from you about the shoes. Can you send over a picture of the receipt?
Oh, hell no.
I'm tight. I'm tight. There's so many situations that people have just been unpeople. They haven't been godlike. They haven't been grateful. Nigga tried to charge me $1,000 a minute to come perform at niggas is not representing God. You guys are acting bad. You're acting ungrateful. And it's damning the whole entire world. You guys are the problem. You guys that can't stop and think about it for a second and change your fucking perspective. You guys are so addicted to bad shit that you don't know when a blessing is in your fucking face. Somebody could gift you something from the core of God and give it to you and you say, I don't want it because I want the fucking high tops. So I responded to my auntie. I said, Auntie, I'm speechless. I'm speechless at the audacity of this text message that's saying he doesn't like the gift that I gave him. So my auntie calls me. I could have let my son keep the Panda Dunks and we wouldn't even bid. So me being nice put me at risk. God, thank you. My auntie calls me. I answer. I'm not good at ignoring people. So if I miss your call, I really miss your call. Or you miss the call. That's an entendre. My auntie calls me. Hello, what up? Yeah, I see that you haven't responded to my message, and then you said you're speechless, and I just want to know, can you send over the receipt?
Oh, hell no.
Auntie, I don't have anything to say about this. Listen, game. If somebody says they don't want to talk about it, don't make them fucking talk about it. Auntie, I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything to say. I do not want to vibrate low. I don't want to address. I don't care what you guys do with the shoes. I'm not involved. She said, can you just send the receipt? I don't have the receipt. And if I did, I wouldn't even send it to you. Then she was trying to ask me where the receipt was. Even if I wouldn't even send it to you because this text shouldn't even happen. The fact that you guys are even texting me and so concerned about being ungrateful, the effort that you're putting into being ungrateful is blowing me away. And she responds, yeah, you're right. I understand that. But, if I gave you a bad gift, I would want you to tell. You've been giving me fake plastic chains since I was 7 years old.
Oh, hell no.
You've been giving me fake jewelry and race cars and all kind of bullshit my entire. And I didn't tell you until today. Ask my brother about them chains that come in the plastic shit with the $9.99 sticker on it. You didn't even take the sticker off the bad gift. But you want to call me on your grandson's behalf and be ungrateful for a gift that is the Panda Dunks that is better than any shoe over in that whole fucking house to go get something lesser than. How many times do we want to exchange the gift we got for something lesser than? 80-20. Auntie, you should have took the time to be grateful. Not only should you have took the time to be grateful, you should have took the time to teach gratefulness to Tyler. Who's walking around giving somebody Panda? Who's walking around giving anybody shoes? God, I thank you for the opportunity to gift. I didn't even tell my son about it. I wanted to send my son the text message, but I was like, you know what? I taught my son something that's going to impact his life and that's going to make his life as effortless as possible, and it's going to make somebody else's life effortless as possible because he knows the power of gift giving. But let me tell you something. When you're nice and you're gift giving, you're open. Let's not do it. Give me the right words to say this. Understand that your role as a gift giver, as a giver, as a nurturer is bigger than material. It is bigger than the physical gift that you're giving. It's bigger than the money that you're exchanging. It is only an investment for your spiritual good. Your spiritual well-being. Why are all my affairs going so good? Why am I so healthy? Why do I keep waking up and going to sleep so happy every day? Why? Because you are a gift giver. Because you are a nurturer. Every time you give a gift, every time you make somebody's life as effortless as possible, that's like 10,000 blessings on your way. It comes back tenfold. It's like saying thank you. You say one thank you was worth 10,000 thank yous. One thank you was worth 10,000 thank yous. Be sure you're saying thank you outside. In what city, in what world, in what industry can you exchange one for 10,000? One thank you is worth 10,000 thank yous. So imagine if you get 10 thank yous off a day. You're going to be coasting through life. So when people ask me how I'm doing, how I'm feeling. What's my favorite word? Grateful. I'm grateful today. I don't want to get happy. I'm grateful. I am grateful that I know you. I'm grateful that you did that. I'm grateful that you made that messed up decision. I'm grateful that you stabbed me in the back. I'm grateful. Because every loss isn't, come on, man. Be accountable. Have emotional control. Know the blockers. Watch all the God Talk episodes because that's all we doing is pouring into our spirit so we can become better people, ultimately making everyone's life around us as effortless as possible. We're starting to disappoint ourselves and disappoint our Father, and it is disgusting. It is disgusting. It is disgusting that I can predict the next 40 words that you're going to say based off the very predictable 4 that you just said. It is time that we mature. We got to people better, y'all. Round of applause. I don't know who up in here, man, but you ain't in here for no reason, and I love you for being in here. Let's get to some of this. Hey, G, I got a request for an artist interview, Hardaway Smith. I've been asking Hardaway to pull up to the talk show. Damn, I'm sweating like a real reverend in here. Nick Incognito, what's the deal? Natifa, what's the deal? It's more blessings than to give than to receive. Facts. Bro, I don't take my experience lightly, bro. Everything happens for a reason. Shout out to all the people that made it easy. I was in the club. I was in the club the other day. I was just thinking like, man, thank you to all the bitches that gave us the pussy easy. I know, like, y'all may think like y'all a hoe or something and shit, but no, like, if you didn't make it, we gotta work for everything. We gotta work for everything. If you're an angel and you just came into my life and you was open to me and you didn't make me have to work hard and go kill a bear and do all that, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm not saying be easy, but make my life effortless, okay? Thank you so much, man, for coming in my life and making my life easier. Because bitches be making it hard. It's hard. People be making it hard, man. So thank you to anybody that comes through in my life, make my life as effortless as possible. I owe you the world. I owe you everything. I love y'all so much. Let's see. It's more than a blessing to give than receive. Facts. I feel that. Facts. Yeah, man. We had a great show today, man. I fuck with everybody. Mr. Smooth Lee, what's the deal? Donnie Solo, what's the deal? Real Detail Guys, what's the deal? Everybody up in here, man, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for sticking with me, man. I know we get wild, but we get wild because we building our consciousness, man. We building our conscious community. We building this God consciousness. So when we need to reflect and show our mood, we need to show our insides. You know what I'm saying? Pause. We need to show who we've become. We need to show our knowledge when the light is on us, that we got something good to show so everybody else could learn. You know what I'm saying? We are the example. We are the example. Be the example you want your kids to be. Be the example you want your husband to be. Be the example you want your wife to be. Be the example you want your employees to be. Be the example that you want God to be. You want God to be something to you, you be something to somebody. Show God how it's done so he can show you how it's done. All right, I love you. God love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Michi Blue, what's the deal, baby? I hope you're at August Fest. I would love to see you and touch your booty. On the low, like I'm not like on the low. I'm gonna just like hug you and then like rub the tip of my fingers across the butt, just a little bit, freaky out. All right, with that said, man, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and IG. I love y'all so much. We're gonna kill this roach together, man. Watch one more video and then we're gonna get right up out of here. I love y'all so much. We'll be right back. Steezy, what's the deal?
Like Mike on IG. Y'all can follow me at any time y'all want. Let's go. That's love.
Shout out to my brother. Shout out to Dublin. Shout out to all the homies inspiring me.
Been getting to it from the jump. Every single show, the baddest ladies in the front. I've been thinking lately I could do just what I want. Need a cup full of that potion if we bout to hit the club. Yeah, been getting to it from the jump. Every single show, the baddest ladies in the front. I've been thinking lately I can do just what I want. Need a cup full of that potion if we bout to hit the club. Tell them. Been getting to it. Watch us pull up in a spaceship.
Again, guys, if you're coming to August Fest, augustfest.eventbrite.com. Right now, until the end of the week, we are running a special. I actually might end it today because too many people buying these discount tickets. All right, but the tickets are $10 off right now if you go buy your ticket. So that means a $15 ticket you're buying for $5, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then after the sale goes off, if you're watching right now and you type in all one word, all caps, God Talk Live, you will get $10 off of any ticket that you purchase, okay? We got the normal tickets. We got the ticket that come with a drink. We got the ticket that come with a meal. We got the ticket that come with hookah. We got the ticket that come with a cocktail table. And we got a ticket that come with the VIP section. So please be here to support. Again, August Fest, August 19th, is solely to celebrate our independent artists and our small businesses, okay? If you need to learn from a small business, if you want to invest in a small business, this is the time, okay? Come buy your Augies. Come buy all the August Fest merch. All my merch will be out there. I'll have my own table. We got so much good stuff. Come celebrate it. Come be excited. Come look forward to it the same way you will be looking forward to Rolling Loud and Coachella and all that good stuff, man, for real. God love you. I love you. And there's nothing you could do about it. God Talk Live, it is Work Wednesday, so I will be in the studio and doing August Fest work all day today. All right, so it is hump day. Work your ass to get over the hump, man. God Talk Live, I'll see you on Fun Friday, man.